Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Notre looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Established the run, there's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps. He gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, I love to watch these Clemson quarterbacks run this kind of offense where they have so many different options, whether it's throw to pitch, throw to run, whatever it might be. Think about over the years, Taj Boyd made those decisions. Deshaun Watson ended up having such a great career. Trevor Lawrence made so many great plays, and now we're seeing that again today from this young man.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled there by the defense. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially
looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They'll run it to the right side. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Now play number 9 on this drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. Have one more play here in the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but...
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fights off a defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Fighting off the tackler. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Heading left after the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the grab. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Gives it to the back. Tackle, but first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. With just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He'll run it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. Looks like this one may be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. And they recover from that right now. With just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on. That's another touchdown with this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Bro, you got to school the ball.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more